Right, you go first, check them out, and if they're safe, I'll follow you. All right. When I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name and where you're from.
Paige from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Trish from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nick from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Why? It's like an episode of House Hunters International. So, what are you guys doing in town? I presume you're related in some way.
Yup.
Father, mother,
Got it. Distant cousins, actually.
Really?
No.
Here's the thing. Let the audience get to know you first, then start with the wise-ass comments, all right? You just come straight in there right away, and people are going to be upset. Don't ever embarrass me, dude. So, father, son, daughter then, is it? Yes. Good, yeah. What are you guys doing in town?
On vacation.
Oh, that's lovely. Ellie? Really? Have you seen anything exciting?
We saw Hollywood.
Have you seen anything exciting?
No, this is it.
It's quite disappointing, isn't it, when you get here and you go, what? This is it?
Yeah.
Right, you're right, yes! What town are you from again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's great. Charlotte's got a great, they've got that downtown area there. It's beautiful, isn't it, Jeff?
Oh, I love it. I got
Yeah, the downtown area of Charlotte. You got the NASCAR track there.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to be here for long?
2 more days.
What are you going to do?
Disneyland.
Disneyland? Oh, that's... what? Don't patronize the folks, for God's sake. Well, good news. You're going to a restaurant at CBS's expense.
Cool.
Hold your fire, hold your fire. Hold on, we don't know if it's a good restaurant or not. Is it? Locanda Veneta? Why, it's the best restaurant in the world. Yeah. So let's see. So it's just the three of you then?
Yeah.
All right. You are high school, college?
College.
Really?
Just finished my first year at Furman University.
A charming young lady, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You had a bad start, but you brought it back well. What are you studying?
Education. I'm going to be an elementary teacher.
That's a fantastic job. Good for you. What do you do?
I work in insurance.
You work in insurance?
Mm-hmm.
An attorney? A lawyer? Get the hell over my show. Get the hell over my show. No, you guys can stay. Get on, get on. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson. Sponsored by Valspar and the Love the Color Guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thank you very much. That's enough. Quietly, yeah. Yes. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. That was very, very good. Wasn't that
Wow,
good?
they're in a frenzy,
Yeah,
man.
the Thursday night audience, traditionally the best audience of the week.
Best
That's
ever.
just what they
That's
say.
right, yeah.
What they say. Thursday night, always better than the Friday night crowd. The Friday night crowd, always terrible.
Terrible.
Thursday night crowd, great. great. Friday night, no.
Awful.
Well, we'll see what happens this week. Maybe you'll be nearly as good as the Friday night crowd, or I don't know. I might talk less high for the rest of the show. Yes, I'm going to talk this high. I'm going to talk like an old Scottish lady. I'm going to talk like my grandmother for the rest of the show. How are you, Secretariat? Are you acting a high-pitched Scottish accent? This is quite believable, actually, wasn't it? That horse is crazy! I tell you. Oh, it's a great day for America, everybody. It is. It is a great day for America. Oh, yes, that's right. We haven't had Magic Week for a while. I just remembered that when I did that. That was like, it's magic. You're welcome, stoners. Take a look at that. Do it again. All right. There you are. I actually know it's you. By the way, that noise outside, it is the cops. Anyway, Anyway, great day for America. Not a great day for Sir Paul McCartney. Oh, well, you may well ask inquiringly. Very nice audience on a Thursday night. Really, Craig? What's going on with Sir Paul McCartney? I'll tell you. Here I go again. Did you notice it? Oh, dear. I'll tell you, during a concert in Brazil, he got attacked by a swarm of grasshoppers. That's a very unusual thing to have happen to you.
Yeah.
It didn't faze him at all. He just thought he was having an acid flashback. But they were like, oh! They came out, they were like, ah! He's very professional, though. He kept on performing while the grasshoppers were filling the stage. We have a picture from the concert. Do we see the picture? There he is, right there. He's like... All right. Now, the big news today, or this week certainly, is from Belgium. How often do you hear that? Like, big news from Belgium. People are like, huh? Belgium, of course, is the home of Jean-Claude Van Damme and Papa Smurf. I love him. He's like an old man leprechaun. And Papa Smurf is nice, too. In Belgium... See what I did? Yeah. In Belgium, they finally captured the jewel thieves who got away with $50 million worth of diamonds in February. Here's what happened. The diamonds were on a plane at Brussels airport when a van cut in front of them, and then a bunch of guys burst out of the van and stole the diamonds. The diamonds. I said diamonds like that.
Diamonds?
I said diamonds like that to make it more sort of like, come here, I'll tell you as a story. Anyway, the police in Belgium described it as a spectacular robbery. Well, they were Belgian police, so they actually described it as a... Flemish, you see what I did?
Yeah.
They speak French anyway, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, the spectacular robbery. But the jewel heist was brazen. When I first heard about it, I thought there's only one guy that could have pulled this off. Jason Statham. All right, lads, we get out the haddock and bloater, ran up the apples and pears, and burst onto the tiddlywonker. What is the bold man saying? I don't understand his accent, but I like his muscles. I love you, Statham. You love Statham as well, don't you?
Yeah, right.
We love Statham, yeah. You know what? I've got to come over here and do something really horrible.
Yeah, bit of the old mutton Jeff, eh?
The old diggly wonkers, the plinky bomb.
Yeah, bit of the old geezer piddle, yeah.
You know what I want to know is why were there $50 million worth of diamonds being shipped out of Belgium all at once? They should have divided the shipment into tiny portions, then send them out in a lot of different packages, like I do with my meth, just like that. I've said too much. Call me Heisenberg. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that a great show, that Breaking Bad show?
Great show.
Oh, man, I love that show. And then the kid dude, he goes like, in the house, in the house. He talks like that, and everybody, it's awesome. Oh, yeah, the jewel heist in Belgium. Anyway, yesterday, the Belgian police arrested 31 people involved in the heist. Now, that's a lot of people. Imagine all the people that watch this show. Yeah, about that much. 31.
31.
$50 million, it sounds like a lot, but when you split it 31 ways, it hardly seems worth the effort and the risk. That's why I rarely participate in Menage a 31s. Wait. What? Well, yeah. I don't know where you're going with this, Craig, but we like the word menage. Yeah, might be getting sexy all of a sudden. Anyway, the police in Belgium say that some of the jewel thieves are still at large. They could be anywhere in the Belgian area. Have we got a map of Belgium? We must have. Yeah, there you are. There's Belgium. There's Hyland, Norway. Over there you get the villains, the heroes, and the drums. It's all... Yeah. I like Norway and Yes Way. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But one of the jewel thieves that was captured yesterday is also a lawyer, which is a shame because now lawyers are going to get a bad reputation. Is anyone surprised a lawyer was involved? I mean, imagine being a jewel thief by night, a lawyer by day. You go from one job, taking all that money, wrecking people's lives, then on to being a jewel thief after that. You see what I did?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like lawyers. I never have done. I'm talking a bit like Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a good Statham, didn't you?
Social commentary.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Talking about lawyers, don't like them much. Nah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the jewel thieves are in a lot of trouble, not only with the police, but with their wives, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, you want me to give back the earrings? I don't think so, no. Because they're all married to Nazis. That's
true.
another thing.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like, so I thank you very much for the jewels, my darling husband. This is very interesting to me. So interesting, I will walk back and forward on one leg. I move the leg forward and then the leg back. The hokey pokey goes this way, the hokey pokey goes that way. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Good stuff.
I think I'm done. When you start doing the hokey pokey, it's time for a commercial break.
Oh, that's good, man. Go out on that World War II humor. That's good.
Yeah. Hokey pokey in World War II.
Yeah, goes well together.
That was tonight's jokes for senior citizens.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. I said, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, which tonight is 98% legal, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel I've been a little tough on lawyers this evening.
Yeah. Well, that's...
You know, sometimes the lawyers will say, you know, we don't know if we have a joke planned. We have to approach the lawyers for the show and say, is this, you know, what do you think of this joke? And they go, oh, it's in poor taste. I'm like, I don't care what you think about it. Is it legal? And many times it is not, in fact, legal.
No.
Jeff and I did an illegal joke last night, didn't we?
Terribly illegal.
What we did is we made up a word that doesn't exist, and then CBS bleeped it.
Totally fictitious word.
A totally fictitious word for, it was cold nipples, I think was the
that's
word, right?
Yeah.
Right. We can say cold nipples describing nipples which are cold. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly acceptable. If you want to, you know, say a word picture, you know, paint it like to say, gather round the fire, I'll tell you the story about the night I had cold nipples. Then that's all right. But if you say the made-up word for cold nipples, they'll bleep you. I know.
The hell, man.
I know.
Make up another word. What if we make up another word?
No, because we're just going to bleep that.
The hell, man.
Well, apparently, there's enough words, so no more. This is a new law, apparently. No more words, there's enough words.
We're tapped out. We've reached the limit.
Yeah, that's it. No more words. All the letters are used up.
So if I said my schlarman is cold, that doesn't work.
I don't know. Can he say schlarman?
Schlarman.
Schlarman. Well, okay, then my Schlarman is cold too. And I have to be careful because my Schlarman is very temperature sensitive and is, of course, enormous, as you know,
true.
Jeff.
That's true. Gotta.
Please, no, wait, no. See, this is the problem. What's happened here is this. Now that you've alerted the lawyers that you are entertained by what happened, and now they will cut it away from you. Cut it away from you!
That's true. Now we're in trouble.
No, we were in trouble, about halfway through the monologue, I think. What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
It's tweet mail time. Time to take advice from a man who has a notoriously girthy Schlarman.
It's true, actually.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. I have a very girthy Schlarman, which is tough because, you know, I'm a martyr to it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't complain because I try to remain chipper.
Yeah.
Try to remain upbeat for the ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
it's been very hard for you to get through life, I understand. Difficult. It's been challenging. Oh, dear.
What time is it? Tweets and emails?
Yeah, tweets and emails,
Do you want to do a jingle?
Yeah,
You want to
I'd
play a
love-
jingle?
yeah.
Would you? Tweets and emails. Tweets and emails. Tweets and emails. Tweets and emails. This is from Sal in Kingston, Rhode Island, who says, Dear Craig and... Rhode Island's a tiny little state, of course.
Yeah, very small.
Like the opposite of my Schlarman.
Yeah.
Dear Craig and Jeff, what's the best way to ask a girl out for the first time when you're not sure if she likes you? Jeff, you're a romantic...
Want to squeeze the Schlarman?
Oh, man. See, what's going to happen is this. What's going to happen is that I guarantee during the next commercial break, Michael's going to come over to the desk and go, you know, you really can't say Schlarman. You know, the thing is, at first it was fine because it's clearly a made-up word, but you're starting to define it by the way you're talking about it.
Schlarman, it's like, you know...
Don't keep saying it, man!
Hell, man.
All right. This is from Lazo. Is it legal to say Lazo?
Sure, yeah.
All right. This is from Lazo in New York, Delaware. That's where the credit cards come from.
That's right.
Yeah. Hi, Craig and Jeff. What are the chances that tonight's show is a repeat? Good. This is from Kim in Springfield in Montana, the Montana Springfield.
Love it up there.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah, got it right.
What about Montana? Do you like it there too?
Yeah, man.
Dear Craig and Jeff, I've tried pineapple pizza the other night and it was actually good. When's the last time you tasted it? I don't want to talk about pineapple pizza. I know there's many people out there that enjoy pineapple pizza, and you're wrong. This is from Liz in Atlanta, Georgia. You ever been down there?
Beautiful place.
Oh, I love it down there. Hello, Craig and Jeff. Is there any chance you guys would come to my 21st birthday party at a private club in downtown Atlanta over the weekend? Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably be there, because we go into the club. What happens when we go into the club? What do the ladies say when we go into the club, Jeff? Here come the players! And then what do they say, Jeff? They're so fun! Yeah. And finally, this is from Monica in Pittsfield in America, who says, Dear Craig, is the tiny little Drew Carey still hiding behind your curtain? I don't know. Let's take a look, shall we? Tiny little Drew Carey is not. Oh, yes, there he is. There he is, climbing the stairs. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. My first guest tonight is a comedian and has a new comedy special. That's what I'm talking about. Is that how you say it? That's what I'm talking about. Which... That's what I'm talking about, which premieres tomorrow night on Showtime. Take a look at this.
This is really a pleasure. I love it here.
Bob Saget, everybody. Bob Saget. Bob. Bob.
Nice, Craig. Oh,
Lovely.
so nice to see that here.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
And then the future of the glue factory right over there.
Hey, don't say mean things. Also, not a real horse.
That is not a real horse.
Not a real horse. That's actually a very... It's a crip and a blood inside the same horse. And they take turns. It's my effort to bring peace to the gang wars of Los Angeles.
It's a beautiful thing. So there's a conflict of interest, so like arm wrestling or something. So anyway, it's nice. It's
nice. It's
I
nice.
thought it was a puppet. I thought, but that was years ago when you did puppets. But
Yeah,
I was watching late on night. I had like a cold. I was on NyQuil, and I said, "Boy, those puppets got big." But it was that two-guy beautiful thing happening.
Do you like a two-guy beautiful thing, Bob?
If the price is right, where's Drew?
He's behind the curtain, Bob. He's behind the curtain.
I saw that.
No, we got a tiny little Drew Carey. Now listen, Drew Carey got really thin, man. He's thinner than you or me now.
I think that's amazing. I knew him when he started, and he was bigger then, and his tie used to stick straight up. With
Yeah, that's right. His tie used to lie.
No,
it's
it wasn't
true.
even
His
that.
tie used to lie flat on his belly. It just like was straight out.
Well, he had a string, and it would make it go like that.
Oh, he did?
I think
Did he have a prop?
I think it was a prop.
Yeah, a prop. Did you ever have props when you
I
started?
had a guitar that leaked water. I sang. This is so bad. I'm really glad you brought it up. I sang while my guitar gently weeps, George Harrison Beatles song, and I had a shampoo bottle rigged up with a hose behind the crappy guitar, and I sang it. It's an amazing song, and I couldn't have been worse done by a civilian than myself. And I turned the valve, and water poured
Water would come out of the guitar.
all over my pants, and then I would try to do it in like big venues, like a couple thousand people, and no one could see it because it's just a little bit of trickling water. So, wasn't good.
It sounds like a good joke to me, and I think I'd like to see it tonight. No, wait. Not gonna happen.
I can do it without the guitar, but I'll need to drink 5 gallons of water first.
Nah, it's fine. It's all right. Hey, I haven't seen you since last week.
And you are nice. And I'm telling you, no, he really is nice. I had a benefit.
For scleroderma research? Yep.
Scleroderma Research Foundation. I had lost a sister to this disease about 18 years ago, and you were kind enough to right away say yes, you would do it, and you were hilarious. You did 20 minutes of...
Did I do 20 minutes?
You did, and
Sorry about that. I was meant to do 10.
And then you sang What's Love Got to Do With It. It was amazing.
Bob, I don't think that was me, and
that was RuPaul.
RuPaul, yeah.
No, but you...
You always think I'm RuPaul because I'm European, but that's not the case. I'm not.
I thought you said almost poo-paul or you're a pooing.
That doesn't make any... That makes less sense.
Well, what if you're like in a bathroom if...
No, wait, stop.
It's not going to be dirty.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to be dirty. And it's not going to be worth it either, so maybe I should bail.
Yeah.
You're at the Lufthansa waiting room.
Lufthansa?
Yeah, you're in
Oh,
Germany.
Lufthansa.
Lufthansa. I don't have to say
Lufthansa. I didn't know what... Ooh,
That's right.
swanky. Lufthansa.
And they say,
that's what I'm talking about.
my favorite comedian, Frankie Lubanza.
Frankie Lubanza.
But they go, would you like to go to the restroom? And you go, no, I need to take a quick poo-paul, which is what I thought you said. That's how long it took me to go from not wanting to say it to saying it and then ruining just a
I wish you brought the crying guitar.
It's having a breakdown now.
No, it was fine.
What's the strangest thing you ever did throughout your stand-up lives?
I got beaten up by an audience.
Is that for real?
Yeah. I was in Dunfermline in Scotland. I was really drunk. And it's on the East Coast, and I am from the West Coast of Scotland. And I opened up my act with going, hey, where I come from, they call all you people here sheep shaggers, which is ridiculous. I thought, oh, that's terrible. And now I've been here for a while. I've seen your women. I understand why you're like that. And they got really mad. Hey. Wait a minute. In my defense, I was drunk.
Well, also, I have seen their women, and my first response was, ew, which is a sheep kind of sound.
It's a sheep kind of a sound, yeah. It's
We have
like,
a lot in common.
"Arr."
We both
Oh, that's a
seen-
cow, isn't it? Arr.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's wrong and it's hot. Sorry. But you were fabulous that
You
night.
were great, although I had to go before you went on. But it was fantastic to see.
Sounds like a bad bachelor party.
No, you know who was nice that night? Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's a lovely guy.
Lovely. Did the
lovely
auction.
guy.
And,
yeah.
he made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Everybody, Bill Bellamy, Jeff Ross, and Jeff Garland, all friends of mine.
Yeah, Jeff Garland's a funny guy. He said, "Can I come on your show?" I said, "Yeah, Jeff, anytime." He said, I want to come on and promote Game of Thrones." I said, "Great, but are you in it?" He said, "No, I've got nothing to do with it. I just enjoy it." I said, "You want to come on and talk about Game of Thrones?" He said, "Yeah, people should be watching it. It's great." I said, "I think people are watching it." He's like, "No, I should come on and promote it."
Yeah, I want to promote the new Star Trek movie right now.
Okay, have you seen it yet?
Not at all.
Okay, right.
But I also wanted to say happy birthday to you, because you and I have a
you and me
thing.
the same
we
birthday,
have we have May 17th
Yeah,
is
yeah.
our birthday.
Yeah.
You're very strong.
Yeah, I'm very strong because
that alone,
although
like,
our
you feel-
birthday is on the same day, yours was a few years before mine. So,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
meow.
You get. So when I'm doing this, you're like macho, and I'm like girl power.
Yeah. That's it. No, I think I actually punched a little too hard. Bob, don't.
Please, let's go to dinner.
Yeah.
So it's Enya has our birthday.
Trent Reznor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm born to the best. Trent's wife is here. And the great Dennis Hopper had this birthday.
Yeah.
Enya's the one that we like to.
Enya. We'll be right back with Bob Saget, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm here with Sir Robert Saget. It's just been announced Bob is being knighted by the Queen of England for services to comedy, isn't it?
Yes, I went up to her and she said, "Night." Basically telling me to leave. I didn't realize it.
What, the Queen? Do you know the Queen? Or
No, it was just some dude on Santa Monica, but he said night. I said all. Please talk.
Bring out your guitar that gently weeps, Bob.
What's the worst gig you ever had? Beaten up, is what you're saying.
Beaten up, yeah. What's the worst one you ever had?
I was in Alaska, in Anchorage, with, I was told to do this gig for cash. I was like 23, and Kevin Nealon and I went with another comedian, and we worked a strip club.
Ah.
And at that time in Anchorage, pot and guns were legal, which was it's a lovely combination when you're performing.
It certainly keeps things lively in a civic environment.
And it was a small civic area, and this lovely lady came out with pie pans over herself and over her nether regions, and she had matches taped to them, just scotch taped to them, and she blew herself out, and then said, "And now the comedy of Bob Saget." And I got paid cash.
Yeah.
And Kevin Nealon, who's a wonderful guy. We went on
Very
a
funny
tour
guy,
around Alaska, and the other comedian, we stayed in like some comedy condo thing, and he stayed in the trailer with the strippers. I think he got the good deal.
Which other comedian are we talking about?
I don't remember.
Tiny little Drew Carey? Is that
Can't
what we're
say.
talking about? Anyway, we're out of time, Bob.
Well, how can that be?
Well, you know, the universe began with a giant bang, and then, you know...
All right.
Apparently, I don't know, it might have happened, whatever you believe.
Well, if it was a giant bang, then there.
Bob Saget, everybody! We're right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a very beautiful and talented actress. She stars in, for my money, maybe the best show on television right
Amazing
now.
show.
A great show. Modern Family, Wednesdays on ABC. Take a look at this.
I couldn't even get through my routine.
You have a routine?
Sarah Hyland, everybody, Sarah Hyland. Sarah, how lovely to see you. You look enchanting this evening.
Thank you very much.
You look like a fairy princess.
Oh, why, thank you.
Is that what you were going for?
I was going for some spring action, but I'll take Fairy Princess any day.
Yeah, it's good. You're a little shivery. Are you cold? It's a bit cold in
It's
here.
cold in
yeah,
here.
I'm sorry. It's very cold here.
But I'm good. I've got
Here's
the
some.
lights on,
There's
you
some
know?
towels here. Put them.
Put them around my hands.
Yeah, all right.
Just
There's
warm
some
'em up.
towels and there. Put some over there. Is that all right? I don't want to ruin your look. It looks so nice.
Like used to be used for like baby diapers or something?
Yeah. That's before. Yeah, baby diapers now are disposable, but there you are.
Baby diapers all over myself.
Oh, yeah, there. Do you feel? Is that warmer?
I'm good now that I have the lights on.
All right. Okay then.
I'm good now. So
All
you
right,
want your
well-
diapers back?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need them. So, Modern Family, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good show. Good Lord.
It's a lot of fun.
That's the top-rated show in television.
Thank you.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, do I. But I tell you what, though, I like it a lot. It's really good. It's very realistic, I think.
It is. Everyone
Right.
really relates to it, so that's good.
Yeah, is your family life complicated, not complicated? You don't want to talk about it. I understand.
I have a family full of actors, so it's always going to be complicated.
Yes. Yes. It all actors. You all act all the time, like at Thanksgiving dinner, you'll say, "This turkey must die."
Well, very dramatic.
Are you very dramatic in your family?
I mean, everybody. Isn't every family dramatic?
I don't know. My family are very passive-aggressive. You know,
That's a bit dramatic in the end as well.
well, it can be, but it's
Can
very kind of understated. I mean, are your people very kind of effusive?
Yes, very emotional.
Well, I think that's good. What's your background? Where are your people from?
Mostly Ireland and Scotland.
Holy
Yeah,
crap.
Irish and
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have pegged you for that, actually, to be
No,
honest. But
everyone always thinks that I'm like Brazilian or Italian or something.
yeah, I'd have said that. Maybe Spanish. You got look a little Spanish.
Yeah, but I don't really look like my family. I think.
Let me ask you a question a different way. When you were very, very young, maybe before you were born, did gypsies come to town?
Was there a milkman by chance?
No. You know, there's the story of in Ireland. What happened is when the Spanish Armada was going to attack Britain.
I
you
have
heard
this theory.
Right.
Yes.
And they couldn't attack. So all these Spanish ships sailed around the north of Britain and then were shipwrecked on Scotland and Ireland on the coast. And all these swarthy, Spanish soldiers came out on the beaches, and these Irish girls are like, "Oh, would you look at that now?" And then you get Irish girls that look like you, a couple of hundred years later.
No, I have that theory. I think somewhere down the line, my mom's dad's family name is Alfonso, so.
Yeah, there you are. I think the mystery's
I
over.
mean, Alonso, something like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Have you ever been over there to the old side?
No, I would love to.
Yeah, you should go.
I really want to.
Yeah,
Very
go-
green, right?
What?
Is it green?
Oh, yeah, it rains all the time. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you golf since you're Scottish?
I just
there's that
started it.
stereotype. Yeah.
I just started it. I didn't golf until I was 50 years old. Now I'm 50 years old. I thought I better take up golf. No, I don't know why. But anyway, I really like it, actually. Have you ever done it?
No, I'm good. I'm not really good, but I like putt-putt. Does that count? No.
Yeah, it counts. Why not? Yeah, it counts.
Okay.
It's good. But I'm thinking that you should go back and study your roots. You should go to Ireland and Scotland and
Yeah.
perhaps a little bit of Spain for you too. Yeah. Spain's a great country. It's fantastic.
I've never been overseas. I really want to.
What?
Yeah, I've never been out of North America.
But-
Canada, Mexico. That's it.
Well, these are interesting countries, but the. But you got some money now. It's a hit show. Get yourself overseas.
I
enjoy
want
it.
to. I wanna
Young
try.
women go to Paris, drink some coffee. People will approach you. Yeah, it'll be nice. You'll have some fun. There, we got your summer sorted out.
Yeah, there we
Anyway,
go.
yeah.
And we're done. I like your snake mug.
Thanks very much indeed.
Is it missing a tooth?
What? It is. I chipped a tooth on it and I wrote on it a bit, but you're too young to see the bottom of that cup. Yeah. It's all right. So what do you do when you're not acting then? Do you wrestle?
I look like a wrestler.
No. I just thought you might.
I like watching TV.
What do you watch on TV then? Bob Saget?
I used to.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was the biggest Full House fan. I used to watch the Drew Carey show all the time.
Oh, I was on that.
Yeah.
So was tiny little Drew Carey. But he was bigger then. I was Mr. Wick. I was the boss.
Yes, I remember it very well.
I don't really, but but that happens. Yeah, you must have been very little watching that.
I was very young, but it was my parents watched it and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad entertainment was provided. Yeah, it's good. What do you watch on TV now then? Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do. I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
Yeah, but
You should.
everybody says that to me, except here's a bit of information you probably didn't know. Lisa, the makeup lady here, hates Game of Thrones. She's the only person I've met that hates it, and she's from Ireland. She says, I don't like it.
Oh, I wonder
She'll be
why.
very happy that I'm telling everybody as well.
Did she say? Did she have a reason?
She did, but it was long.
Oh, I won't go that into that then.
Yeah.
I like Walking Dead.
Oh, the zombie thing?
Yeah.
I saw the beginning of that, and I thought, this is one I'm going to have to watch in a big, chunk. So I can't be, I don't like to get waiting. I like to wait until they're all done and then watch them.
Well, that's the thing is that I just caught up on Walking Dead and then watched, I think it's in season 4 or something, and
Right.
then I'm doing something down in Louisiana right now, and I had a couple days off.
Wait,
so
wait,
I
what
caught
do you
up.
mean doing something down in Louisiana? What are you talking about?
I'm working on something. I'm
Oh,
filming
you're
something.
acting?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I thought you were doing something, doing a thing, doing a thing,
I'm doing a thing and But I watched all of season 1 and 2 of Game of Thrones and caught up and everything.
All right, well, that's what I'm going to do too now, apparently.
Yeah, go down to Louisiana, watch Game of Thrones.
I think
If
I'll probably.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you come back here in a few years and you can do that. Right now. Anyway, we're out of time. So, you want to throw
Good talking to
frisbees
you.
at my horse?
Okay, cool.
All right, then. Sir Hyland, everybody. There you are.
Hey,
Help yourself.
it's a lot.
Yeah! Yeah! No, it's good.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Jeffrey,
Yes, Craig.
you know, as I stand here at the end of the show, warming my testicles by the fire,
Yes, yes.
I begin to think, my mind begins to wander, Jeffrey. My mind.
Your man begins to...
My man begins to wander. What was that word you said earlier?
Man.
No, the other word.
Schlarman.
Schlarman, yeah.
Schlarman.
So my schlarman begins to wander, Jeffrey.
As it does, yes.
Yeah. And as my schlarman meanders through the memories of my life, I find myself concerned for you.
Why is that, Craig?
Well, Jeffrey, you're my dear and close friend.
Yes.
And it's my opinion you probably don't have a schlarman.
No, Craig, my Schlarman is still in customs.
Well, Jeffrey, I shall not rest until I have found your schlarman and restored it to its former glory and replaced it on your mantelpiece.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
Good night, everybody. Right, you go first, check them out, and if they're safe, I'll follow you. All right. When I tap you on the shoulder, please state your name and where you're from.
Paige from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Trish from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Nick from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Why, it's like an episode of House Hunters International. So, what are you guys doing in town? I presume you're related in some way.
Yep.
Father, mother,
Got it.
Distant cousins, actually.
really?
No.
Here's the thing. Let the audience get to know you first, then start with the wise-ass comments, all right? You just come straight in there right away, and people are going to be upset. Don't ever embarrass me, dude. So, father, son, daughter then, is it? Yeah. Good, yeah. What are you guys doing in town?
On vacation.
Oh, that's lovely. Ellie? Really? Have you seen anything exciting?
We saw Hollywood.
Have you seen anything exciting?
No, this is it.
It's quite disappointing, isn't it, when you get here and you go, what? This is it? Yeah. Right, you're right, yes. What town are you from again?
Charlotte.
Charlotte's great. Charlotte's got a great, they've got that downtown area there. It's beautiful, isn't it, Jeff?
Oh, I love it. I got a
Yeah,
place.
the downtown area of Charlotte. You got the NASCAR track there.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to be here for long?
2 more days.
What are you going to do?
Disneyland.
Disneyland? Oh, that's... what? Don't patronize the folks, for God's sake. Well, good news. You're going to a restaurant at CBN's expense.
Cool.
Hold your fire, hold your fire. Hold on, we don't know if it's a good restaurant or not. Is it? Locanda Veneta? Why, it's the best restaurant in the world. Yeah. So let's see. So it's just the three of you then?
Yeah.
All right. You are high school, college?
College.
Really?
Just finished my first year at Furman University.
A charming young lady, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You had a bad start, but you brought it back well. What are you studying?
Education. I'm going to be an elementary teacher.
That's a fantastic job. Good for you. What do you do?
I work in insurance.
You work in insurance? Mm-hmm. An attorney? A lawyer? Get the hell over my show. Get the hell over my show. No, you guys can stay. Get on, get on. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Oh, well, you may well ask inquiringly, very nice audience on a Thursday night. Really, Craig? What's going on with Sir Paul McCartney? I'll tell you. Here I go again. Did you notice it? Oh, dear. I'll tell you, during a concert in Brazil, he got attacked by a swarm of grasshoppers. That's a very unusual thing to have happen to you.
Yeah.
It didn't faze him at all. He just thought he was having an acid flashback. But they were like, oh! They came out, they were like that. He's very professional, though. He kept on performing while the grasshoppers were filling the stage. We have a picture from the concert. Do we see the picture? There he is, right there. He's like... All right. Now, the big news today, or this week certainly, is from Belgium. How often do you hear that? Like, big news from Belgium. People are like, huh? Belgium, of course, is the home of Jean-Claude Van Damme and Papa Smurf. I love him. He's like an old man leprechaun. And Papa Smurf is nice, too. In Belgium... See what I did? Yeah. In Belgium, they finally captured the jewel thieves who got away with 50 million bucks worth of diamonds in February. Here's what happened. The diamonds were on a plane at Brussels airport when a van cut in front of them, and then a bunch of guys burst out of the van and stole the diamonds. The diamonds. I said diamonds like that.
Diamonds?
I said diamonds like that to make it more sort of like, come here, I'll tell you as a story. Anyway, the police in Belgium described it as a spectacular...
It's on, stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday. The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Valspar and the Love the Color Guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
That's enough. Quietly. Yeah. Yes. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. That was very, very good. Wasn't that
Wow,
good?
they're in a frenzy,
Yeah,
man.
the Thursday night audience, traditionally the best audience of the week.
Best
That's
ever.
just what
That's
they
right.
say.
Yeah.
What they say. Thursday night, always better than the Friday night crowd. The Friday night crowd, always terrible.
Terrible.
Thursday night crowd, great. Friday night, no.
Awful.
Well, we'll see what happens this week. Maybe you'll be nearly as good as the Friday night crowd, or I don't know. I might talk less high for the rest of the show. Yes, I'm going to talk this high. I'm going to talk like an old Scottish lady. I'm going to talk like my grandmother for the rest of the show. How are you, Secretariat? Are you acting a high-pitched Scottish accent? That's quite believable, actually, wasn't it? That horse is crazy! I tell you. Oh, it's a great day for America, everybody. It is. It is a great day for America. Oh, yes, that's right. We haven't had Magic Week for a while. I just remembered that when I did that. That was like, it's magic. You're welcome, stoners. Take a look at that. Do it again. All right. There you are. I actually know it's you. By the way, that noise outside, it is the cops. Anyway, Anyway, a great day for America. Not a great day for Sir Paul McCartney.